What's up, everybody? What's going on? Haven't been on this channel in a while. I know I promoted this one like literally probably like 2 hours ago, but I was like, why not do a live? Why not do a Sunday night live? Plus, I'm not doing anything. I was like, why not have some fun with it? How's everybody doing today? I know everybody's probably rolling in late, and if not, we're just gonna get started and just talk about the inevitable, the one that everybody has been talking about, right? The one that's been the talk of the town, which is of the Ahsoka series. What are your guys' thoughts? I mean, wow, first two episodes. Um, I don't know. I don't know how to really feel about them. I mean, I didn't mind it. I thought it was okay. I know a lot of people have complaints and have like their gripe about it. Episodes one and two, I didn't think were so bad. Um, could there be things that were probably done better? Of course, for sure. I think the one thing that really got to me was the one that everybody's been talking about is the Sabine stabbing, how she survived that. And I think that's one of the things that I have to say is really they're really reviewing it too much. And I think that what's going on, bro? What's up? What's up? I thought I'd come on this channel. I didn't want to go on my other one because then like if I do a live stream there with my video that I put out today, it ends up like messing up the algorithm. So I don't know who's gonna be here. Probably not. You're not gonna see that many people, but it's all good. I just came on to like I came on to talk for a little bit, but I wanted to get your guys' thoughts on the whole thing. Like I said, on the Ahsoka series, what are your thoughts on the whole Sabine getting revad? Like I know like everybody's pissed off about that. Um, I mean, I'm annoyed. I think I'm definitely annoyed about it. I think it's kind of like tiresome to see people survive lightsaber stabs, and it like takes away from a lightsaber. Like what was the purpose of knocking off Qui Gon Jinn if you're gonna just bring back all these characters? And I get it, like this was George Lucas's vision back in 1999, when he did that and had that story written out already. But if you're gonna continue a legacy, I mean, damn, at least like live up to the canon and everything that has come before. I mean, don't just sit there and let every character survive a lightsaber stab. I mean, you have Riva, Kylo Ren. I mean, it's just everybody. Everybody's surviving a lightsaber, stab. And man, it's just too much. I mean, I love that Maul did come back. I didn't mind him getting cut in half, and then him coming back because that was what George Lucas wanted to do anyway for his sequel trilogy. Darth Maul was supposed to be around for that, but that's one that I'm okay with because I think that's definitely a sequel trilogy that we all wanted to see Darth Maul and Darth Talon kind of do that sequel trilogy. I would have been fine with that, but I mean, this is just a lot. I mean, I was looking at this article here. I was laughing actually. I'm gonna pull it up here. Oh man, just like what they called it is really what they said was really funny. The headline for it: Ahsoka gets roasted for impaling Sabine Wren with a lightsaber and keeping her alive. I mean, that says it all right there. I mean, that literally says it all. Oh, I didn't even know I could do it this way. Okay, there we go. But yeah, I mean, I have nothing else to say after that. I mean, it's the truth. How do you survive that? And then, I think it was cool. They made it seem a little bit more like human-esque. Like, okay, they took her to like she didn't even go to a back to tank. Like, that's another thing. Like, what's going on with that? I mean, they took her to like this like I guess medical room, and she like survived and healed the next day, and everything was fine. I don't know. I guess that was kind of like that gave it like a touch of like, all right, like she's human, I guess. I don't because again, we don't know. Like, that's the other thing too? Are they trying to make her force sensitive with everything that's going on? I don't know. Like, I think that was like, it's funny because Huang talked about it how basically, out of all the Jedi that he's known, she has, her count is the least. But I feel like that was just like a job. Like, I feel like a job in the sense of like, all right, like, yeah, like we know what he meant, but at the same time, like, she's gonna start her training now with Ahsoka, as we saw her going to Permitia with or following the ship that they had put a tracker on. So what's coming. They're definitely gonna be keeping tabs on that. They're gonna see what's going on, and she's gonna start her training, and that's probably gonna be the next episode. And I wouldn't be surprised if that next episode comes with a flashback because if we're seeing Sabine train Ahsoka, we're probably going to see Ahsoka have a flashback and talk about how, she remembers when Anakin had trained her during the Clone Wars, giving like that same type of treatment. I mean, that's kind of how I see it happening. That's at least for episode 3, which I'm actually gonna think. Ooh, I like that one. Trains Sabine. Don't mind me. I just got an idea for for a video, so don't mind me on a live stream. But yeah, that's where I see episode 3 going with everything. That's how I see all this playing out. I think she does eventually become force sensitive. I don't want it, but I'm from what I'm seeing and what you know, the possibilities of that I guess are high. I don't know. Not something I really want to happen, but hey, if that's what Filoni's doing, I guess we have no choice. There's nothing we can do, right? Like that's the route that he's gonna go, but not the route that I would want because she is a Mandalorian, and I think it would be cool if she stays a Mandalorian and doesn't wield any Force abilities. Because too, like we saw her in the Mandalorian where she fought Kanan and had no Force powers, and it was cool to see her like utilize her Mandalorian gadgets like to get the dark saber back when Kanan had like thrown it away from her. I don't know. I think he was just taking a jab at Sabine, but also I think he might have been serious, although he didn't seem to mean it as in it wasn't worth her time. He just means she has to train harder. Oh, for sure. That's definitely what it is, Mojo Quid. Definitely, definitely. I just think that for example, first off, he definitely was taking a jab at her. Second off, it's just I feel like when you hear somebody take kind of tell you a joke or something and they're like, I'm joking, but like they're still serious about it. That's what I felt like that joke was. Like, I have a feeling she's gonna train and she's gonna end up wielding force. Like, I feel like because we all were assuming that she was gonna have some sort of force ability, that just because we heard that comment or that pun or that job, it's like it's done. Like she's not like that solidifies that she's not force sensitive. But I think that it doesn't solidify it. I think that enhances it. I think that gives it an open, I think it opens the playing field in a sense of her now like potentially training now harder to gain those powers. But like I said, I don't know if I really would want that. I think I would want it to be where she just is who she is. Like I don't want it to be where she's like gaining all these powers. Like she's a Mandalorian. Like nothing wrong with that. I can't, man. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't see this go down like that. I wouldn't. Like I said, I thought it was cool in Star Wars Rebels when she was training with Kanan and she utilized her gadgets to bring back her dark saber. Like she didn't use no like force abilities. Like she didn't use the force to grab her dark saber back. Like no, that's not no. It can't just be giving everybody the force. Even if her voice definitely is weaker, she still could. She still definitely could be a great. I agree. Force Affinity. Yeah, I agree with this comment, dude. I totally agree. I think that she can as well. I think she could be a great lightsaber duelist. I think she'll be really, really good. And I actually, what's funny? A lot of people were complaining about the fight. I think with her and what's her name? Oh, Shin. I actually didn't mind it because you saw the inexperience between the two characters with Shin and Sabine. I actually really enjoyed that. That was one of the things that I noticed. Crucify me, I don't know, but I actually didn't mind it. I thought that was pretty cool because you could see like they still lacked a lot of training, the both of them, like Shin as well. Because let's be real. I mean, if it was an experienced like Jedi or apprentice like Anakin Skywalker or whoever, who had been training for years, Sabine would have been gone a lot quicker, like a lot quicker. Because like you could tell Sabine was just raw. Like literally she was just it's like, it's like a sport that like you just started playing and you're good, you're okay, but you could tell like this person is just like they're raw, like they're just raw talent, but they still have that ability to be good at it. It's just they need the training. So for sure, for sure. I definitely think that with the right training with Ahsoka, I think in time she definitely will be stronger, especially everything that's going on with what's at hand now with Thrawn, the Night Sisters of Morgan Elsbeth, which I think we're gonna see more Night Sisters. I'm hoping in the next episode or when we go to Peridia, when we go to this planet where Thrawn could be working with more Night Sisters. I mean, that's the other thing too. I thought that was really cool. Is that we're focusing to me on the smaller things and everything, but I think the whole thing of incorporating the Night Sisters is pretty dope. I think if they can explore that more in live action, it would be really cool to see that kind of side of Star Wars in live action. Because I mean, we've seen it in the Clone Wars for sure, But I think it's something that would be really dope to explore in live action, as we've never seen stuff like this in live action, and I think that'd be kind of cool, to see some sort of Night Sister magic, other than what we got obviously in the last episode of Morgan Elsbeth, but it would be cool for sure. Um, I wonder about this planet, if there's gonna be, or when we go to this new beyond, new galaxy, whatever they're calling it, as I did a video on it today. I wonder if there's gonna be other, if there's still any Night Sister survivors. If Morgan Elsbeth survived, as she said, she's a survivor. Who else survived? I mean, we know Marin from Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order and Survivor. She's alive. Not during, we don't know about during this time, but she is around during that time of 10 years after the prequel trilogy. So I wonder if she'll be around in, or what's to come for her in the future. I wonder if she's still around, with everything going on, because that'd be cool to see if she's still alive. She's a cool character too, I feel like. I know it'll never happen, but all I want is for Sabine to track down the busted Darksaber and repair it. Yeah, man. I don't. I mean, you would think a weapon so unique, so intricate that they introduced, and then it just like that's it. They're done with it. I didn't understand that one. To me, like that was one when I saw season 3 of The Mandalorian. I was just like, wow, like that put such a bitter taste in my mouth. I think it put a bitter taste in everybody's mouth. And I think that's why a lot of people were just disappointed in the whole thing. Like Mando season 3 was such an upset. Oh my God. Like I can't even believe it. Like I still can't even believe that happened. I mean, Moff Gideon, I'm hoping that he's still alive. He's such a cool character. I would love to see more of him. Yeah, I mean, we know this is all interconnecting, even with Skeleton Crew that's supposed to be coming. Sabine Wren she was such a cool character. I feel like in Star Wars Rebels, I don't know, like I just feel like her character now is a little cringe in my opinion. Now that I watch this, like I said, I didn't mind the Ahsoka series. I think that there's more to come, and I'm excited and I can't wait for it. I just wonder what they're gonna do with her character. Like I feel like her and Ahsoka are like Ezra and Thrawn. Ezra and Thrawn. Her and Ahsoka are like Ezra and Kanan. That's what they remind me of, because it's so funny. Like people kind of like, you don't notice it, but she kind of emulated Ezra, like doing like kid things like that. Because that wasn't really Sabine. That was more Ezra to, take the map or take something that he wasn't supposed to be told to take. And that's something that he would do. And she did that. She did that. There was traits there of Ezra. So, definitely you could see the emulation between the two, definitely. But yeah, it's exciting. It's definitely exciting to see what they're gonna have. I know a lot of people are on the fence. I wonder. I really do wonder if everything we've gotten hasn't really lived up to par. The numbers for Disney have been so low for Star Wars. I just wonder if this series will be the one that, after episodes 1 and 2, as they were kind of like mixed reviews, I wonder if the season overall, or Ahsoka just overall, will help the franchise grow and lead into something bigger. I don't know, or help their numbers out at least, because it seems, like I said, their numbers have been pretty low for a lot of the shows, especially like, and there's been like a whole like battle between Andor and Ahsoka, like fans. I've never seen something like that. You would think everybody would be on the same page because it's like Star Wars, but it's like you actually have like where it's like DC versus Marvel, or not even like, I don't even know. It's like arguing about like Captain America and Iron Man. Like why are you arguing two characters that are part of the same? Like, I never understood that. That's something maybe anybody here can explain to me. I never got that. That to me has been one of the funniest things ever. Oh my gosh. I never understood that. How can people fight about the same fandom? That's like, I could understand like if, I don't know, like DC came out obviously with Blue Beetle and like we had Iron Man, like those, and there's a battle between the two. Like that's an arguable thing. Like that's arguable, but like to argue about Andor and freaking Ahsoka, like it's two different Star Wars shows, like it's two different things, but to sit there and say like, okay, like yeah, one could be better than the other for sure, especially with storytelling, but like let's not lose ourselves. Like we're still in the same fandom, guys, and that I never understood. And I see so many people come at like content creators and stuff, and because they hate on it or whatever, whatever it is. I just think that just let people be, man. Like if they want to listen, if content creators want to hate on stuff, like just don't watch them. Like that's what I always tell people. Like even me, like if you don't like my content, just don't watch me. Like it's literally that simple. Like that's the beauty of like 2023 in society. Like I'll give you guys a scoop. You'll literally just click the button and just go to the next person. I never got that, but yeah. But what do you guys think of this new Beyond? Mojo Quid, if you're still there, what do you think of this new Beyond that they're talking about, that we're supposed to be going into the unknown regions that we've never seen before? I mean, it's been touched on in the books, so that's pretty cool. We know that. I mean, I'm not one to really read the books, I'll be honest with you. It's like some people don't watch the shows. I don't really read the books. I just know a little bit on it. I know that they explore like the unknown regions and this like newer galaxy in the books with Thrawn and everything, and that's where like the Yuzan Vong called the Grisk now, which I did a video on today. They kind of like touch on that a little bit more. So I don't know. I think this new Beyond should be pretty cool. They're saying that the Force, how it applies in this galaxy might not the Force abilities and just overall how it binds everything might not apply in this new Beyond, this new galaxy. So I'm interested to see how they're gonna incorporate that into everything that's going on and how this really goes in everything. So yeah, we'll see what happens with that. But overall, like I said, I mean, it was okay. Like I had no quarrel with the show. I think that I can't really rate it yet. I can't really like think about the bigger picture because we have to see, and we have to see what the end result of all this is, especially like with Dave Filoni coming out with his movie and everything, and the next season of Mando. I don't know. I think it's a really good. I think it's going to be really good way to expand the story and give them a lot more room in the sandbox to play with. I agree. I definitely think so too. I think that's also the other thing that's missed. I think that there's a lot. I mean, obviously, this is all going to lead into the First Order. This all leads into the sequel trilogy. But I think it's cool because you can definitely have it where you can create this like saga, this trilogy, what we have now, and you can talk about it and touch on it where you give all you talk about all the characters that we never had gotten before. So and Dave loves pulling. Yeah, he does. He loves pulling his legend stuff. He loves it, loves it, loves it, loves it. I agree. I just can't wait to see what he comes up with. I'm pretty much here for it all, no matter what. I'm with you, Mojo Quid. That's the kind of fan I am. I mean, you know me. You've been following me for a while now. I'm not really one to kind of be hating on the content. I mean, obviously, look, we're all gonna have our like little things, but like we're fans, like, yeah, could we want things done a little bit better? For sure. Like, yeah, I can agree with those content creators that probably like really like bring down the franchise, and they want things done differently in a better way. Of course, I'm totally with that. But I can't, like this is what it is. Like we have to live with it. Like you think a $1 billion company is really gonna sit here and worry about what we think about I mean, yeah, they're gonna be worried about numbers, but like even they're really like they're making their money, they're making their millions. They could care less about us. We've seen it. I mean, just look at everything that they put out, everything that they do. They don't really care. Like, yeah, they listen. I mean, they listen with their ears, but do they actually sit there and like give the fans what they want? We know that they're not gonna do that. That's not what they're gonna do. They're gonna give us what they think is what's best for the fandom. It's not what we want or what we think is best. It's what they think is best. And if whatever they have put out is what they think is best, that's what it is. And there's nothing wrong with that, well, there is something wrong with that, but what could we say? Well, who are we to judge? Who are we to say anything, at this point? I mean, yeah, yeah, that's all I could really say. That's literally all I could really say. So, but I mean, yeah, we'll see what happens, with the upcoming series and everything going on. It's like I have so much to talk about with this series. Yeah. In general, people have totally forgotten how to just watch something and enjoy it for what it is. I agree with you, Mojo Quid. Like, I like that this is just like, I think it's you and me. I don't even know who else is here. Like I said, this is my other channel that I don't really go on, but I agree, man. Like, I think that we've lost connection. And I think, what it is that nowadays, everybody's got a platform, everybody has a voice, and that's kind of like the downfall of social media in a way, is that I mean, it's good, don't get me wrong. I think everybody deserves to have a voice, but I think now it's like you can give the wrong person the voice, and that's the part where it's a little scary. That's the part where it's just it's really, really scary. Seriously, just that. It is. It's okay though. It's cool. I don't mind these little like small like, small streams like this. It's cool. Gets to like, one on one, we can really talk. Cause I'll go on Instagram, but it's a lot of people there. And then it's funny because the Instagram one gets a lot. My other channel too, but I just didn't want to do anything like I said on the other one. But yeah, I just feel like, the wrong I sometimes feel like the wrong people get the voice, and that's the part where you have to be. I mean, that's why it's like, think about it, right? Like being a celebrity, being an athlete, being anything famous or a public figure, it comes with a lot of territory. It comes with a lot of backlash that you can receive. You have to be careful of the things that you say and do, because I mean, you don't know who's watching. You never know. Like, you could sit here, you could be like literally obliterating a franchise or a movie or a person. But you, like, what if that person like wanted to sign you to a deal for something? You're gonna say no to like $1 million that could feed you and your family? I'm pretty sure you're not. Like, let's keep it a buck. There's no way. And I think that's the thing, that we lose that realization of, like, we have to be professional in what we do, for sure. Like, you have to have some sort of professionalism. Like, you can't just go around just like doing whatever. And I mean, like, listen, if that's what works for you, man, like, or whoever, like, that's great. But you have, like, to me, I don't know. Like, I was always taught you got to be professional in what you do. And it doesn't matter if it's YouTube, doesn't matter if it's like sports, like, you even take classes. Like, like literally, I played independent baseball. Like, I know what it is. You have to sit through trainings. You have to sit through, social media trainings as well. Where they teach you how to talk to people and stuff like that. Especially like if you're going to be playing and you're going to eventually become a public figure, you have to learn. You can't just like, you know, become something and then like not know, have some sort of a background. I think that's the part that we've lost, or things have gotten lost. And so, yeah. But back to Ahsoka. Episodes 1 and 2 I thought were cool. What did I like? I like Lethal. I thought Lethal looked really, really cool. Actually, let me pull up some images on it. I thought Lethal looked really, really cool, especially live action, to see it for the first time. I thought it was so dope. They did such a good job. Like, oh man, it was so beautiful. I'm like, I would love to see Lethal again. Like, I think it's funny because we know that this was the Ralph McQuarrie art that was gonna be used for Alderaan, and it just, oh man, it just looks so freaking good. Like in live action, Lethal looks great. Let me pull it up here. I don't know if I have more pictures, but like, this to me was like, oh, let me try to make it bigger so you guys can see. You don't need to see me. Just, it looks so nice. Like, let me see. Is this another one here? I know this is the one from Star Wars Rebels. Yeah, because I have a whole bunch of images here that I, like, you guys know I use for my content. Class tag, home training. People think they just can have a platform minus those things. I agree. I don't know. Like, I find some of the stuff that I see online, like, I watch some of these creators, like content creators, that like really destroy the fandom. And I just laugh. They're so funny. Like, they really are. Like, they're so funny. Like, I don't agree with how they go about it, but it's just so funny. So funny. But it's cool. Like, it is what it is. To each their own. My bad. I'm gonna share this right now. I thought. Oh, by the way, I thought seeing him was pretty cool. I thought seeing Ryder was really, really, really cool. He looked the part. Definitely looked the part, I have to say. You think we'll see? You guys think we'll see Zeb at any point in the Ahsoka series? I know everybody's gonna say yeah, but there's a possibility we might not. We might not see it. You never know. There is a $1 million possibility. Stop sharing. Let me see. Let me pull up this other one here. I thought it was cool to see Jaikel as well with Ryder there. That was cool. Such a great actor. Clancy Brown is such a great actor. I love him. So good. So good. He did such a good job too. I love when he went to I love when he went to Jaikel and was like, where is, I forgot what he said word for word, but it's like basically like, where's Sabine? Like, where is she? I think he's like, where is she? And then she bounced. That's what I'm telling you. Like, it literally reminded me of Rebels. The music, not so much, but yeah, the music had to go. I wasn't a fan of that rock Star Wars music. I'm not sure. We have to see Zeb again. They wouldn't have put him in Mandalorian for just a scene, and that's all. I agree. I think at some point we will. Probably towards the end of everything, when when I think when everything like kind of starts hitting the fan, that's probably when we'll see everything. Let me put it up here. Present. Ooh, and then we saw Sabine, of course, on her speeder. Thought that was pretty cool. It was a cool scene. I thought it was. I mean, I thought it was cool, but then I was kind of like they know where she lives. Like they could literally just go to her house. Like some of this stuff is so funny because you just tell yourself like you like why are you guys chasing her? Like you know where she lives, right? Like you guys literally know where she lives. It's not like it's rocket science. Like literally she lives right up the road. Literally right up the road. So that's why I'm like, yeah, we're really doing this right now. Sometimes Star Wars doesn't make a little sense. I don't know why. I don't know why. But yeah, I don't know, man. They make me laugh sometimes because I'm just like, yo, what's going on? Let me I want to pull this up too. I thought this was pretty cool. I think this is from episode I think this was episode 2, if I'm not mistaken. Share screen. Where is it? Where is it? Ah, yes, there it is. I thought this was cool. I'm really interested with this character, Marek. I'm so freaking interested. It's got to be freaking Star Killer. I think it's a watered down version of Star Killer. Like I'm convinced. I'm so convinced it's him. Like I really am. All I'm saying is that scene of her on the bike. When you say that scene of her, what do you mean, Mojo Quit? What are you talking about? Which part? Which part are you saying? Because I know the one everybody's talking about, the part of her on the bike from a certain angle. If you're talking about that scene of her on the bike, yeah, that was fun. Yeah, if that's what I'm thinking of, that you're thinking, I don't know if I don't know. My mind is in the same. My mind might be in the gutter right now, so don't even. Yeah, I don't even know. But I'm really curious about yeah, Marek. I'm really curious about his character. I'm really, really curious. I think it is. I think it's gonna be that killer angle. Yeah. Okay. So we are thinking of the same angle. We are. That's funny. Yeah. If we're gonna talk about angles, did you see freaking did you see Hera's angle? Did you get to catch Harrison Dula's angle? They were like, I saw it like everywhere, like trending. I'm like, how do these people sit there and like why? I didn't even notice these things like during the show. I did not even notice it at all. That's the funny part. Oh man, that's funny. That's literally funny, man. Damn. Oof. Man, I ate so much. I'm so full. It's really bad. Really, really bad. I ate too much. But yeah, no, Hera 2. Hera 2 was looking pretty good. I can't even front. Um Bruh, how could I miss that? Are you talking about the Hera? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I missed that part. I missed the Hera one. Yo, Hera was like, let me see if I can find it. I don't know if somebody like some fool posted it online. Somebody had to have. There's no way that they didn't. Hold on, let me see. See if I can get it up here. Hera, Syndulla, Ahsoka. Let's see if somebody put it. Oh my god. Hold on, let's see. Let's see. I think I got it. Wow, somebody they trolled. I was like looking it up online. Damn, I can't find it. I gotta look for it. I gotta look for it. Next live stream, I'll pull it up though. I got you. I got you. Cause yo, yeah, that's all I could. Yeah, probably somebody. Yeah, that was pretty intense. Pretty intense. That image, pretty intense. But I think she was. It was when they got to Corellia, if I'm not mistaken. When they got to Corellia, they were on that like that little transport like cart. Yeah, and then like they caught it from the back. I was like, oh damn. I was like, oh Mary Elizabeth Winston. I'm like, Obi-Wan, hello there. I was like, hello there. But yeah, no, she was looking mighty fine. Oh man, that's funny. And then what else? Oh yeah, I have the fight scene here with the two of them. Let's see. Pull this image up right here. Bam. It's a little pixelated, a little blurry, but you could see. It was cool. Like I didn't mind it. I thought it was like I said, I thought it was cool. I didn't like it wasn't damn it, I keep taking off the picture. I found like a good there we go. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. Let's be real. We've seen worse. We've seen a lot worse. But yeah. Yes, there it is. All right, cool. But yeah, man, Well, this was fun. This was a fun conversation. I'm gonna hop off, man. I wanted to hop on here just for a little bit, get some laughs out, talk a little Ahsoka. This is my stream for the night. Thank you so much for hopping on, bro. Appreciate you guys. Well, appreciate you, Mojo Quid, and whoever watches this after. Y'all are real ones. Stay safe, take care, have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you guys on the I'll see you on the live stream actually that I'm gonna have on Tuesday for the Ahsoka series. Hope to catch you there, man, and hope to catch you in the comment section of the video for tomorrow. Peace out. Later.